Hello friends, good morning. Hope you're doing fine. So let's go with the top 3Z or UMTS or WCDMA questions. So I have the first question for you today is, uh, you know, can code space limit the capacity of the cell or the node B? Yes, cell capacity can be hard limited by the code space. Let's take one example. Let's say CS 12.2K. For example, so CS 12.2K, you all know, bearer needs a one spreading factor 128 code. So total available codes for CS 12.2K equal to 128, minus we are having 4 reserved codes, spreading factor 64 and spreading factor 256. So you can minus you can subtract 4 codes from 128, so it will be 124. We have to also consider the soft handover factor. So let's take it 1.8. So 124 divided by 1.8 would be closely equal to 64. So 64 users per cell as per the code availability, spreading factor 128. Question number 2. What are the symbol rates or bits per symbol for BPSK, QPSK, 8PSK, 16 QAM, or in the LT 64 QAM? So for BPSK we have 1 bits per symbol, for QPSK 2 bits per symbol, for 8PSK 3 bits per symbol, for 16 QAM 4 bits per symbol, and last but not the least, for 64 QAM we are having 8 bits per symbol. So that's how you get bits per symbol per that's the symbol rate per modulation symbols for all the different modulation schemes. The question number 3, describing the UMTS frame structure. So UMTS frame duration is 10 millisecond, unlike LT, but each radio frame is divided into 15 time slots. Each time slot is divided into 2560 chips. So radio frame is 10 millisecond and divided into 15 time slots. Each time slot is 2560 chips. Then the fourth question, what is the cell selection criteria or criterion? So cell selection based on Q min, the average SIR or signal to interference ratio of the target cell. We need Q min, minimum required SIR, P compensation, a correction value for different UV classes. There are set of classes UV, different kind of classes of UVs available. So S compensation is like Q min minus Q min minus P compensation. So that's the formula. Then if the selection criterion, let's denote as S. So S is equal to Q min minus Q min minus P compensation. If S criterion greater than 0, then the cell is a valid candidate. A UV will camp on to the cell with the highest S or the selection criterion as per this formula I have already discussed. The last question for today, capacity management and its functions. So this is very important in UMTS. So capacity management is responsible for the control of the load in the cell. It consists of 3 main functions. One is a dedicated monitored resource handling, which tracks utilization of critical resources of the system. Then we are having admission control, accept or refuses admission request based on the current load on the dedicated monitor resources, and the characteristics of the request. Then one last function of capacity management is congestion control. Detects or resolves the overload situations. So these are the three functions, the main function of capacity management. That's all for today. Tomorrow we'll come with some new questions and answers. Till then, keep liking, post your comments, do subscribe to our channel, and please share. Thank you so much. Take care and bye bye.